Hi, this is Aisha Tessin with OpTv Global headlines, starting with top international story of the day. Israel has joined Pakistan and other nations in a US-led maritime drill. This is their first time Tel Aviv joined a drill alongside nations that do not recognize it. With more than 18 drones, the 18 days biennial international maritime exercise is also the world's largest unmanned drill. Russian President Vladimir Putin has accused the West of ignoring Moscow's security concerns and of using Ukraine as a tool to contain Russia. Putin repeats Russia's demands for legally binding security guarantees against further NATO expansions. Two campus police officers have been shot and killed at the college in the U.S. state of Virginia. State and local law enforcement agencies have been initiated a massive search operation for the suspect. The suspect was later apprehended. Two babies have died from the cold after heavy snow hit camps in northwestern Syria. The United Nations has warned that the situation is getting worse for displaced people due to a severe economic downturn in Syria. Qatar has reached an agreement with the Taliban to resume chartered aviation out of Kabul airport. The agreement was for 2 flights per week that would allow to evacuate 1,000 more of U.S. citizens and at-risk Afghans. Former Taliban hostage has urged the world to engage with Afghan rules. The Australian teacher kidnapped in Afghanistan in 2016 is intending to return to their country and serve its people under the Taliban. Pakistani news. Deputy Minister of Foreign Affairs Turkmenistan has called on Chief of Army Staff General Qamar Javed Bajwa at the General Headquarters. Matters related to bilateral cooperation with special emphasis on regional connectivity projects and Turkmenistan, Afghanistan, Pakistan, India pipeline were discussed. Pakistan has rejected the Indian minister ultimately delusional and provocative remarks of hoping for the integration of Azad Jammu and Kashmir. An Indian foreign officer said it is a habitual of political figure in India to drag Pakistan into domestic political to divert public attention. Prime Minister Imran Khan has slammed the Supreme Court Bar Association for supporting criminals and fugitives. Prime Minister said that their body has gone to a court for a thief who ran to London by link. Pakistan and Turkey review entire spectrum of bilateral relations and opportunity to further strengthen cooperation at Foreign Officer. Foreign Secretary also highlighted the situation in Afghanistan and Kashmir with Turkish side. The latest medical reports of former Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif has been submitted to the London High Court. According to the report, Nawaz Sharif should stay in London until his angiography as it could worsen his condition. Justice Umar Ata Bandial has taken oath as the new Chief Justice of Pakistan. Justice Umar Ata Bandial is the senior-most judge of the Supreme Court. He is the 28th Chief Justice of Pakistan. Pakistan People's Party Chairman Bilawal Bhutto Zardari has demanded a natural role of the establishment in Long March. Bilawal said the party relations with the establishment is based on media speculation and he is not interested in relations with establishment. Talks between the Central Pakistan People's Party and Pakistan Sasmin Party failed on Local Body Act. The 5th round of negotiations between the two sides is expected to be held on Wednesday.
Equal justice under law. We haven't yet lived up to that promise, marginalized communities across our nation. I'm Faisal Gill. I saw how the color of your skin, so I went to law school because I wanted to fight to make the law work for all, because I wanted to give back, because Black lives matter, because we need to incarcerate less and educate more. Deserves justice.
Up next, we have health updates. A World Health Organization report revealed that a huge volume of COVID hospital waste threatened health. Tens of thousands of tons of discarded syringes, used test kits, and or vaccine bottles accumulate. WHO called for use reusable and recyclable equipment. Sports news.
The Winter Olympics torch rally kicked off in Beijing. More than 1,000 torch bearers will carry the flame through competition areas in Beijing and the city of Jiangxi. Multan Sultan have been on a roll in the Pakistan Super League 2022. They have registered 4 straight victories at the National Stadium of Karachi.
Entertainment news.
Netflix has released the trailer of the upcoming film Texas Chainsaw Massacre. The movie tells the story of social media influencers who want to breathe new life into a Texas ghost town and take on the legendary killer who wears a mask of human skin. Megastar Amitabh Bachchan's long-awaited Jand is all set to hit the theaters soon. Jand is a sports drama that will be in theaters on March 4th. Pakistan People's Party leader Sharmila Farooqi has sent another legal notice to TV host Nadia Khan after filing 50 million rupees defamation lawsuit against Khan. Sharmila has barred the actor from talking to the media or posting video about the incident.
Business news.
The inflation rate of Pakistan steeply rose to 13% in January. It is the highest level in 2 years as the country starts to embrace the worst impact of inflationary mini-budget. The upsurge of the rupee against the US dollar continued with the local currency gaining 0.16%. The Pakistani rupee settled at 176 rupees 43 paise against the greenback in the interbank market.
Equal justice under law. We haven't yet lived up to that promise, marginalized communities across our nation. I'm Faisal Gill. I saw how the color of your skin, so I went to law school because I wanted to fight to make the law work for all, because I wanted to give back, because Black lives matter, because we need to incarcerate less and educate more. Deserves justice.